Capricorn, welcome my Cappies. So today, welcome back to Rico Knows, to my regular subscribers, and if you're new, welcome. I hope you guys find a home here. Now, today we're going to be talking about what you guys need to know for the next 2 weeks of this retrograde, now going direct, Mercury, of course. So we're going through the shadow phase. We just want to talk about things you should know. Whatever pops out is what you guys should talk about, okay? So I would ask you guys how you're doing, but I know we're about to find out, so let's just get into it for our Capricorns. Now, immediately, Capricorn, when I got into your energy, I'm starting to feel like really energetic. They actually don't want me to have any intuitive messages for you guys, so let's talk about this first thing. Okay, energetic. Power. First thing that pops out for our Capricorn. Okay, boom. So, Capricorn, I'm talking to you right now because I'm talking to someone here who has learned the value of balancing out their emotions when it comes to like their past relationships. So this is someone who is beginning to have acceptance about things that have happened in the past and kind of the things you need to make yourself feel loved. So this is someone who is becoming a little bit abundant, recognizing where they're at, kind of trusting their sacral chakra. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm talking to a Capricorn right now who is a little bit sexual, right? You need to be very careful of pregnancy right now because you know better. But someone here might actually be happy and proud of themselves because they have been being careful and they have been being protective. So I feel like your sex life right now is very active, but I feel like you're being very like slow to like enjoy your pleasure. I'm not really understanding that. Or it could be a situation where I'm talking to a Capricorn who actually has been planning to have a child, and you're just letting the seed soak. So I guess you haven't found out right now that you're pregnant, but you've been doing the right things, kind of keeping yourself tilted and letting him, shoot the club up. Well, if you've been being patient and waiting for confirmation, you're welcome. Rika Knows told you first. You are definitely going to be pregnant now. So that's one thing that we could talk about. Boom. So, aside from the Capricorns having a very healthy sex life at this time, I also see that you guys are being patient when it comes to certain successes that are happening in your life. So, I feel like if you are a Capricorn who you might say that you haven't been doing anything and you've been successful, maybe celibacy was something that you struggled with and you haven't been being very sexual. So now, Capricorn, you've been using that sexual energy to be something else, to be more creative. You could be someone who is into like dancing. You could be someone who's into some type of creative art. That's what I'm seeing here that involves colors. So I feel like you're being very successful in channeling your energy into something else because someone here has been trying to like hone in their partnerships and how they develop their partnerships and their foundations. So if you're doing it often with a specific partner, then it's going well. And if you've been keeping it to yourself because you want a specific partner, then the universe is receiving that offering as well. So first of all, this is just a lot of just balancing out yourself. This is you taming your wild side and also making it logical, where it's like, okay, well, yeah, I can have fun, but I can also be safe. Or yeah, I can have fun, but I can also achieve whatever plan it is that I want. So that's a really great energy, Capricorn, for you guys to start off with. The number 8 here is also significant, which is the energy of fertility. Okay, the card that I saw that came out for you guys next is the throat chakra, even though they all just popped out like that. But throat chakra is here for you guys next, Capricorn. So we're talking about someone here who's doing good. Look, throat chakra, and guess what else came out? The truth. I'm going to keep those two together. So someone here has been living in their truth. Spiritually strong and wishes. Okay, so what is this, Capricorn? You decided, okay, let's talk about somebody who, look, the universe is also here. So many downloads. Okay. I could be talking to a Capricorn right now who made a deal with the universe like, hey, if I concentrate and I do my part, can you guys bless me with something, because you might need something in particular that you are not feeling comfortable to ask other people for. And so you want your guys to pull it out or show up for you. So you're like, hey, I'm willing to put these actions and desires to a side so that way I can get what it is that I want. But you're being honest with yourself. You're like, hey, it is tough for me though to do this. So I need someone to be an equal contributor to me, because look, the spiritual strength and the 9 is both 9s, right? So this is you asking the divine to take up for you what you can't do by yourself. Okay, when you're nurturing your own habits, look at this. This person is really clinging into their own wisdom to be able to be fruitful. You see all that waterfall in the background? This whole reading, Capricorn, I'm not gonna lie, I feel very like sexual. I'm not gonna lie, like my goosebumps, like, oh my God, like Capricorn. Okay, so you're telling the universe, I'm willing to meet you guys halfway. You want me to do this, you want me to donate, you want me to give tithing, you want me to show you that I'm here, I'm doing that. Please speak to me. Tell me, let me know if I'm doing the right thing. This is probably your message right now. Boom. Self-love. This is more pouring of the water. Okay? We talked about pregnancy already, so I don't have to say it anymore. But anyway, what I'm saying to you, Capricorn, is that this new abundance, this new discipline, this new promise that you've began with the universe ever since Mercury stopped going to retrograde. And I feel like this could have actually started before that. So I feel like during Mercury retrograde, you probably were stripped down to only yourself. And that's why you have no choice but to recognize like what things about yourself you needed to change, or what things needed to arrange your habits. So maybe you needed to pray a little bit more. Maybe you need to have a little bit more of a one-on-one session with God during the Mercury retrograde. You had that download time. So I'm really happy for you when it comes to that. But I see here that you could still be feeling like you had to let go of a lot of people from your past, a lot of desires. This could be partners that you have to let go of. Somebody here could also be pregnant and just not know whose it is. But let's just get that energy out of here. So we're just going to talk about someone here who is learning how to be satisfied with the things that you grow from your own hands, and being patient with it too. Because I feel like somebody here was used to maybe fast money, or wanting things to like pop up for them quickly. So it's like you're learning how to prepare better for yourself. So say if you make some type of plan, you are recognizing how much time is needed for the divine to meet you on the other way, because like some of the things you do also take a lot of time, and you're understanding that though the divine is all powerful, a lot of things have to happen for you to be able to get certain little blessings. So it's like one of those things where it's like you can't just think that everything is going to be on time by time. So you're learning how to save up some of what you have for the future. This could be talking finances, to be honest with you. That's how I feel like. But either way, someone here has learned the lesson, because boom, you're learning how to be abundant by yourself. Look at that. And people are watching you, definitely trying to see if you're going to do better this time, because I feel like you've had people who have always had to help you before in the past, and they're basically over helping you, but they're hoping that you can, but I see here that you don't even need, you're not even paying attention to whether or not they believe in you anymore, because this could be like family who always is watching you. They come to your house, they visit you. These are people who they want you to be on their time, kind of Capricorn. That's what I feel like. So it could be a job, like a boss, that they want you to show up when they say so. Anything else is not, they don't want to hear it. But either way, I see that you're learning to center yourself when it comes to making those type of decisions, and how you appear to other people on the outside. So partnerships right now are a little bit like becoming more stable for you, and you are going to be triumphant with it, but you got to continue to overcome this shadow part of yourself. That's what we have right now for the Oracle deck. Let's go ahead and get into what you guys need to know from the tarot. Ooh, I love this reading for you, Capricorn, but it's a lot of patience here. And some of y'all, I feel like, don't want to wait, because I feel like a lot of fire energy in this reading as well. So we're talking about finances. We're talking about, you know, the basics, your own stability. We're talking about you learning how to be spiritually strong and trusting in the divine, but also knowing you have to put in the work, and talking to people about what you need in advance, not last minute. This could be something like, oh, well, your rent need to be paid. You telling people about your rent last minute, like a week before rent due, when you should have really told them like 3 weeks ago, when you knew that you wasn't going to be able to pay your rent. Okay. But what else we got for you, Capricorn? This could be somebody who you were helping, you know? Flip the switch of how it resonates. So we have here the King of Cups. Okay. King of Cups. What else do we have? This is you figuring out what it is that you need. This is you being open about it too. What else? We have the Tower. Is this all for them? Okay. We have the Tower. And we also have the Three of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords. Let me sit with this for a second, Capricorn, because... Okay, so we're switching it. Things you need to know for Mercury retrograde. Swipe whatever we just talked about. Now we're talking about something new. Okay, boom. So we have somebody who you was with. Some type of situation happened. Remember I told you that this person could have also been shooting up the club or whatever the case was. But either way it goes, like you realize that you were doing a lot with this person, and they were also sharing their energy with other people. And so I feel like I'm talking to a Capricorn also who could have dealt with people who like were always giving them third party situations, or cheating, or just doing something that was some bull. Okay. And whenever this person or whoever these people are around you did these things, they always left you on the outside, right? I'm hearing Chris Brown. How you laughing? You can't even get in, or whatever. But either way, you are someone who is tired of constantly being left out and feeling like as if other people are celebrating off of other goods that you kind of help them begin or start off, and so you're kind of letting those things go. So this is like the equivalent to you having friends, and you helping them with their pursuits or their businesses or whatever this is, and then feeling as if, okay, well, they're doing great now, but I don't have nothing for myself. But you feel like as if they weren't there to help you with whatever it is that you were doing. So here you are, like, leaving the situation and kind of praying to God about something else, which is why now you are bargaining with the universe. Like, hey, I'll do this if you do this for me. And so now you're in this heavy manifestation energy for whatever it is to get your cup. Because look, you helped others build their cup, and now you want your own. You see it? But what I want to show you is the moon phases. They're pointing out to me that the moon phases are important to you right now, because they're showing you how, like, it's going to take a little bit of time, whatever this is that you're currently manifesting. But I see here that you have been trying to do it to your best ability. I feel like some days you feel a little bit more weighed down than others, but both days you continue to move forward. So, who can say something about someone who continues to put their best effort? And that's what Spirit is really asking you to do, is to continue to do your best. Because as you continue to, once again, tame your beast within you, you will notice that things start to go in a more positive light. You will be faced with a little bit more decisions, but these decisions are going to come up to see if you really learned a lesson or not, or if you're really ready to make the wheel turn. So the Wheel of Fortune is here because sometimes the wheel can be good, and you're on top of the wheel, but sometimes the wheel can go down and you'll be on it, and you get a little bit of it in the water. Now, when you're in the water and when things aren't overflowing, do you know how to balance yourself out? Because Spirit is going to continue to put you up and down until they see that you can handle it, right? Until they feel like you've figured out how to make things work from you, even when you have to be patient. How do you make things work from you even when you're not able to move around the way you want to? So someone here could be tested where you might have some car problems coming up for you, and you're trying to figure out, like, well, how do I keep going to work if I don't have a car? But when there's a will, there's a way. And someone here needs to learn how to start asking people for help. So it's like, hey, you know what your work schedule was from 2 weeks ago. You need to tell somebody, hey, I'm going to work at XYZ time. Do you think you can give me a ride? Because I feel like Spirit is about to strip you, Capricorn, and that's what's happening. You're gonna be stripped with everything that you have until you learn the lesson of how to deal with being above and below. Period. Okay, that's beautiful. King of Cups, being guarded by the Nine of Wands. So you're being very guarded about your emotions right now. You're really not telling people how you feel. It's very direct. Hey, can you help me with this? Or I need this. Not, I don't feel. You're not telling nobody how you feel. What else is about this Tower? You're not telling no one how you feel. You're not telling anybody what they might want to know, the little juicy details. You might have a new bae. You ain't telling them about that either. And they might be wish fulfillment. They might be knocking your walls down, okay? Or, PD, y'all know what y'all got. But either way, this person's giving you some bomb, okay? And even if they haven't, it's something new to you. And you're not telling nobody about this. You're keeping it to yourself because, it's about time that you did things for you. Also, though, I feel like if you were someone who was more conceited or more selfish or more self-oriented, where all your plans were for only yourself, you're learning how to branch out and be helpful to others. You're learning how you could have been a better friend to others. Three of Cups. You're also learning who wasn't a good friend to you. Ooh! Page of Wands, and the Hangman for the Three of Cups. I want to show y'all this. And the Four of Swords. So, Capricorn, if you're around friends who like to gossip, it's time for you to leave them alone. These same friends that you keep gossiping with, they gossip about you. And you be feeling tied down to them because you know that they be talking about you. This could be family too. You literally need to move away from this situation because it's keeping you tied up. You listen to how this person talks about people all day long. They don't talk about them in the best light. What do you think they say about you when you're not around? Huh? Every time that you laying down, they be saying hidden things, the things that you don't want to tell nobody else. These are the things. Yeah. They can be the ones telling other people, like, yeah, Capricorn got a lot of partners. Capricorn don't wait. Capricorn do this. Capricorn spent this money on this person. Capricorn don't save no money. So the same people who you were confiding in are still gossiping about you, and they could be also be trying to work against you to see what they can get from you. So this is a situation where you could have been someone who I don't know, maybe your partner was giving you money. If I'm talking to a male Capricorn, you're somebody who you might have been paying, you know what I'm saying, your way to go see some girl or something like that. And now they're calling you out about it. Like, oh, okay, well, Capricorn always going here and spending his money on this person, that person. Or if you're a girl, they're like, oh yeah, Capricorn always got this person in her face, this person in her face. Like, whoever you're telling your business to, you might need a new crew. Okay? Just a little bit more. I feel like you already kind of shut down a lot of people, but I feel like you didn't recognize why you shut them down, but this is why. A part of you recognized that they was gossiping. If they gossip with you, they're going to gossip about you. Okay? Clarifying the Five of Swords, we have here the Eight of Cups. This is you walking away from feeling defeated, walking away from feeling like you had no control over what other people know or say about you. Because I feel like I was talking to somebody like, oh, I don't care what nobody say. Well, guess what? If you don't care, why you keep stopping and dropping your business for them? It's some truth to every cup that they had to tell. And so once you learn how to stop talking to the incorrect people, walking away and from telling your own business, and continue to be more straightforward and just say what it is that you need without being emotional about it, I do see that it's going to be successful for you. But someone here also, though, is going to be offended by you not talking to them. So you can expect them to return the same energy to you. But don't feel bad. That's their own guilt coming up for them, because they knew that they was being wrong to you anyway. All right, that's what we have for Capricorns right now. Let's figure out what the advice is, and then we will end this. Guys, keep in mind, you will have another reading this week because we are doing the new moon in Taurus. That's tomorrow, so make sure you guys are leaving out your crystals and stuff. First thing that we have for our Capricorns that you guys need to know is that obstacles and blocks are lifted. So once again, we were talking about how you guys were just waiting, right? Waiting for the answer that you've been praying for and trying to do the work and hoping that God was going to bring to you whatever it was that you requested out of them. Spirit is saying that, yes, look, I just want you to see this. All your good and personal work and positive energies have overcome previous obstacles. I just want you to see that in writing. All your good personal work and your okay. And then boom, the last thing, the other two things that came out for you, Capricorn, and I want to show you guys, is to continue to stay positive. Continue to conquer that beast within yourself that allows you to get up and be more disciplined and do what you know is right for you. It's safe for you to receive right now at this time, because we were talking about how Spirit wants you to just remain in the energy of thankfulness and gratitude, so that way you can receive the next set of blessings. And the last thing they want me to show you guys, and I cannot not show you guys, Capricorn, is this: detox your friendships. We just talked about those people who were talking about you. We were just talking about those people who make you become a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, raunchy. I feel like I'm talking to a Capricorn who, when you party hard. I'm talking to a Capricorn who, when you outside, you outside. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm talking to a Capricorn who really is learning how to conquer their shadow side. And with that being said, the best way for you to conquer your shadow side is to no longer be around people who make you feel like you have to stay in that past life. Okay? So, Capricorn, take a divinely guided chance. You are deserving of these new ideas that you have for yourself. It's attracting, though, not chasing. So we don't chase what we're looking for. We just attract it by staying in alignment, staying busy, keeping ourselves upbeat. And somebody needs to clean up their house, okay? Literally. Clean up your house. Spirit is tired of it. You'll get better ideas and better downloads if you clean your house. All right. So, you guys, remember, it's safe to receive and remain positive and have faith. Until next time. Peace.